Hi guys, Jason here at Tropical Blooms. I've had a lot of inquiries about our gingers recently. Ours are just starting to flower, especially the beehive gingers, so I thought now would be a good chance just to show people how they grow, what they look like, and also just to see the different varieties because they do all grow a little bit differently. So this is a row of the Zingiber spectables, or also commonly known as just the beehive ginger. You can see here they actually grow as a spike out of the ground, so you've got this enormous amount of foliage and the flowers are just starting to pop up. So you can see there that we've got literally hundreds of them starting to pop out of the ground, and over the next few weeks they'll all become mature flowers, which we will then be able to ship all over the country. Here's a good example of a patch of gingers that are just about ready to pick. You can see here, I just wanted to highlight, they love this thick, classic rainforest vegetation that mulches down and really gives them all of the nutrition that they really thrive in. So this is a classic sort of rainforest environment. If I can get back here and show you. Nice big trees up above. At the moment we've got, water everywhere. And these guys just absolutely love it. Here's some of our pale pink torch gingers. I'll just try and get in here. They're quite common that you'll find in Asian restaurants as an edible ginger. So if you're looking for an edible ginger flower, this is the sort of flower that you'll often see. They'll slice apart the ginger and use it as a seasoning within a lot of the Asian foods. It's fantastic. So you can see there are lots of spikes happening there at the moment. These guys over here are our costus flowers. They're a costus red. Some people call them the back scratcher. They're sort of part of that ginger group. They're commonly linked in with the gingers, but you can see there they're an amazing little flower. And these little yellow florets, they'll pop out every day. You'll have a new floret popping up every day. So again, they love lots of water, lots of sun, and you can see those florets forming in the centre there. These guys are amazing. They're called Costus Baby French Kiss. They grow very similar to the Costus Reds. They're on a very firm, dangerous in some ways when you're picking stem. So that stem there can be quite sharp, so we have to cut quite low and make sure that we're quite safety aware in these environments. But you can see here huge amounts of flowering right now. They just absolutely love this environment. This time of year you'll get that head size to really be quite big. Again, they pop out a little yellow floret. I'll try and get a good example of one. There you go. So that one there's can just be popped off. And then there's the flower head. Here's some awesome tulip flowers. Again, big spikes that come out of the ground, and they end up, that's a pretty good example of the flower head there, that look like this. Again, part of the ginger family. I'll try and get around here to see a few more. But yeah, they're a really lovely flower head and got quite an intricate pattern on the inside. They don't last as long as the other gingers, but when they do arrive, they're absolutely stunning. We also grow the Alpinia gingers. So there's the Alpinia red, which looks like that. So you'll see here it actually grows completely at the top of the stem. So it's one plant, it doesn't have a spike that shoots up from the ground. There is a pale pink variety of that too, which I'll try and find one through here for you to see how they form. So they can get quite tall. That's getting up around the 3 metre mark there. Probably the most common ginger flower. You can see here they open quite tightly from the head in, so we try and make sure that we pick them as tight as possible to really give the best vase life. And this is what we call Costus Green. As you can see, it's another flower that shoots from a spike. So there's a spike that's just starting to form. There's a couple of smaller ones over there. They can get quite big, and they'll eventually just grow out completely. But I'll try and show you some other ones down here. They're just sort of starting up. You can see here again they've got a beautiful little flower head. as they grow, they just continue to pop those little florets out. Sometimes they can be quite short, but generally speaking you can get them, you know, at a good length. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an insight into some of the ginger flowers that we grow here at Tropical Blooms. Any questions, just email sales@tropicalblooms.com.au. Thanks.